For our third example with composite bodies and finding the centroid, I'm going to use a table in Excel. I've got my blue shape already drawn up here, and the first thing I'm going to do is divvy it off into 3 areas. I'm going to label them 1, 2, and 3. So 1 is my square, 2 is my right triangle, and 3 is my isosceles triangle. Now I also already have set up here a table, and I've got names and labels for everything. So area 1, my square, that's going to equal to 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters. My right triangle is going to equal to 1/2 of base 30 times height 50. And my isosceles triangle is also equal to 1/2 times my base of 60 times my height of 30. Okay, I need the sum of my areas for my total area. So I'm going to type in sum, and I'm going to do these 3, enter. There is my total area for my blue shape. Next up is the ordinates for the individual centroids. For my square, its centroid is at 25 millimeters, but it's 20 millimeters off, which means it's 5 millimeters to the right for that centroid. My right triangle is equal to 1/3 the base, so that's going to be base of 30, okay? But then we need to move that over an additional 30 because it is 30 millimeters from the origin to the start of that right triangle, and then another 10 millimeters or 1/3 of 30 from the big end, what I like to call the big end, to get to that centroid, horizontal distance only. And then my isosceles triangle, it's centered up in the middle, which is at 30 millimeters. Okay, I do not need a summation of that. Now we move to the y ordinate. Again, for my square, it is centered at 25 millimeters, and it is 10 millimeters off, which puts it at 15 millimeters. Ooh, negative 15 millimeters from the origin. My right triangle, let's see, how do I want to write this? It is equal to 1/3 the height times 50, but that's measured from the top, and we need to start at 10. So I'm going to do 10 minus 1/3 of 50. So we're starting up at 10, and then I'm subtracting down for that value. And then my isosceles triangle is going to equal to 10 plus 1/3 of 30 to get to that centroid. Okay, so all this thought process is starting at the centroid and just moving vertically for the y bar and just moving horizontally for the x bar. Again, do not need the summation for that. Now I do need this little value here, so you are going to equal that times x bar, which is that, enter. I'm going to do this one too. You are equal to the area times the y bar, enter. And then you are going to be the same thing all the way down, bloop, bloop. Okay, so see here we've got the area times x, area times y, just a spot check, and it's bothering me that my underlined thing isn't there. Oh, but I don't see it. It's okay, we'll live. All right, equals the sum of these 3 things, enter, equals the sum of these 3 things, enter. Okay, so we've got all of our math done for us with Excel. So our x bar is going to equal the area times the x bar divided by the area, enter. Same with the y bar, this one divided by the area, wrong area, there we go, enter. And there are the coordinates. Okay, what's nice about this is if we have more than 3 areas, or if we're worried about our math, here it all is, it's done for us. And now that we've filled out this table, we can change the values for area, x bar, and y bar, and it'll already do the math for us with the summations and the multiplication, because we've already got this set up in Excel. So that is really nice.